100 camels to the man who finds him! Go!
What, we're not going to show them beating and imprisoning Ali? I mean, acknowledging the scripture would contradict Muhammad's earlier claim that nothing unpleasant would happen to Ali, but hey, it would make for a great emotional appeal. Oh, ha ha ha. I doubt an Arab woman would actually react so boldly to an intruder brandishing a scimitar.
This way. Into the mountains? Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. In a few hours, your 100 camels will be mine.
Is he in there? I don't see any footprints.
Oh, he's in there.
There's no way he could have gotten in here without breaking up this web, or this nest! You fool!
Later that night, before leaving for Yathrib, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, looked down on Mecca. It was a city filled with memories for him, where his children were born.
Muhammad wouldn't be leaving behind many pleasant memories in Mecca. His children who had survived were daughters. His sons had both died. In his culture, being kept from having sons meant that the gods were angry with you. This probably contributed slightly to the Meccan skepticism at Muhammad's self-proclaimed godly authority.
Where his wife had died, he said, "Of all God's earth, thou art the dearest
Thou
place
art?
to me."
Did you really just
the
use
nearest
Elizabethan
unto God.
English there? Are you suggesting
not
that
my
we should
feet
think,
driven
oh, this is just like the Bible, for using the
not
word
your feet.
thou? This is bordering on desperate, and it was done deliberately.
No man can survive this long in the desert.
Maybe the reports are wrong. Maybe he was caught after all.
He wasn't captured. And he will be here.
He is coming! The Prophet is coming!
Brace yourselves, this next part is painful. You must be feeling dirty or violated if you've gotten this far. I don't blame you. This film has just equated its musical veneration of the bloodthirsty Allah to Hakuna Matata. Congratulations, your Disney childhood has been pissed upon. The imagery in that part is equally offensive. They show the first-person view of Muhammad riding his mount into the city through a crowd of adoring worshippers. This might as well have been Palm Sunday when Jesus rode the donkey into Jerusalem. All that's missing are the palm branches. This is not recorded in any Islamic scripture I've read. The movie is trying to brainwash its viewers into regarding Muhammad as a messianic figure. Imagine Muhammad, a 53-year-old man who at this point in the movie should be married to a 9-year-old girl named Aisha. A messiah figure. I feel sickened.
For the first time, we were able to worship without fear. The days were long and filled with hard work. But oh, we were happy.
Oh sure, that squares nicely with the scripture I quoted earlier, where Muhammad's militants pledged war on all mankind. It has come down to this. Considering the state of the Middle East, what do you choose to believe actually inspires Muslims? The stuff in this movie, or the actual Islamic scripture I've been quoting to you?
Now be good, Huda. Mind your teacher. Come on, Hadi. I'm gonna stay here and help Papa and Malik build the mosque. After your lesson. The Prophet says you must learn to read.
Yeah, right. Oh, he never asked you to do something he couldn't do himself.
Hi, Papa. Hey, Papa, I'm gonna stay here and help.
Lessons first.
And bestow plenty upon its people.
Incredible.
Can I go to the mosque now?
Look, this movie has been very honest and trustworthy up until now, and I know this will come as a shock to you, but this depiction is a fraud. If we're going by chronological events here, the next thing up should be Hamza, aka the Talking Bow, leading a band of 30 Muslims to intercept a Quraysh caravan for the booty. This according to Tabari 7, verse 10. The first Muslims were not valiant, hard-working people as the movie suggests. Stealing became a way of life for them, the only way, and they did it in the name of Allah.
You may hide.
And
Bestow.
oh, bestow plenty.
For my children's teacher. It's beautiful.
Messenger of God, let me carry that. You're the prophet.
So what? He's not God. He's not a king. He's not even the local mayor. Even if this movie were 100% true, he's still just a man, the same as everyone else. The biblical prophets were never given royal treatment, nor did they accept any. Why Muhammad? I'll tell you why. Allah isn't from the Bible. This God is a favoritist, and he exalts one man above others like him.
It's time for you to take a rest. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, taught us that all Muslims were brothers and sisters, one community standing shoulder to shoulder in prayer. And he wrote a document declaring all people in Yathrib would live as equals, in peace, regardless of race or religion.
I don't even need Islamic scripture to point out the stupidity and hypocrisy of this last part. How does Muhammad have the nerve to say, you can live peaceably with us regardless of your religion, after having spent the last decade of his life harassing the Meccans to swallow his religion? He wouldn't shut the hell up about it, even when he was with the Kaaba custodians while Uncle Abu Talib was dying. And another thing about that regardless of race and religion comment. Badar International, you cannot just pick and choose hadith writings that suit your agenda and then leave out others. There were Jews living in Yathrib, and their race and religion is so interwoven that it makes them famous to this day. This is what Muhammad has to say about them. Ishaq 248. Allah increases their sickness. A tormented doom awaits the Jews. Allah said, they are mischief makers. They are fools. The Jews deny the truth and contradict what the apostle has brought. Allah said, I will mock them and let them continue to wander blindly. Bukhari, Volume 4, Book 52, number 176. Allah's apostle said, you Muslims will fight the Jews till some of them hide behind stones. The stones will betray them, saying, O Abdullah, or slave of Allah, there is a Jew hiding behind me, so kill him. Quran 5, verse 42. They are fond of listening to falsehood or devouring anything forbidden. They are greedy for illicit gain. Whether Quran, Hadith, or real world, Islam is pretty damn consistent about the Jews. I'm surprised this movie hasn't already depicted a Jewish character with a scythe and vampire fangs running through Muslim neighborhoods cutting down children while laughing maniacally. In case you don't understand what he's saying, Allahu Akbar, translated to English, means Allah is greater or Allah is greatest. This is the signature victory chant of terrorists whenever they blow up buildings or open fire upon buses full of soldiers. It is the prayer of fear that Muhammad would shout just before he and his raiders would attack a settlement. It also serves as a reminder to Muslims that one day, eventually, Islam will dominate the entire world. Whenever you hear the words Allahu Akbar, it is never a good thing.
What is it?
He's calling us to prayer.
Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Mama, are we the happiest people who ever lived?
What do you think?
I think... yes. Because...
Yathrib was renamed the city of the Prophet, El Medina.
Okay, so the little girl says yes because the movie designed the question for her to say yes, but I almost busted out laughing when she couldn't think of a reason. Can you imagine being in her sandals if you knew what Islam was really about? Are we the happiest people on earth? Yes, because women must wear their own personal tents in public. Yes, because we're forced to pay a religious tax. Yes, because we have to make 5 obligatory prostrations a day to a distant god who might just put us in hell anyway for being a left-hander. Yes, because paradise is an orgy of sexual decadence designed for men only. Yes, because our purpose in life is to fight everyone around us until they are put under the submission of Islam. Yes, because we're to kill anyone who tries to leave Islam after having it forced upon him. Yes, because Islam only seems to benefit Muhammad and perhaps any man who survives the battles and gets the war booty. Yeah, reality has no place in this movie. And this movie has no place in reality.